Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in on a little bit of short notice. We've got an Atlantic League game today against James Robinson. This is a Group D clash. I've started the season 2-1. Had an opportunity to take a tie against Alan Applebaum. I declined that opportunity and went on to lose that game. So definitely regretting that a little bit. Would much rather be 2-0-1 than 2-1. But still in a decent spot for the playoffs. I need to probably finish 5-2 in group play, so this is an important one, as they all are. James is 0-2 in group play so far. So this is one I'm hoping to win. That's a USSR game. We've got 2 USSR games and 2 USA games left. Hoping to collect a win here on a path to at least 5-2. I've also got a game against Ted coming up. Ted is currently undefeated, leads our group. He is 4-0 after a win against George Young this morning. Original opening coup for this one was 11 o'clock. I had to push it back to 11:30. So we should be starting any moment now. James, I know, is online. Okay, here we go. All right. I've eaten a troubling amount of purges in my last few games. Well, I won't be doing that this time. Okay, so Yugo's fine. Okay, not a bad hand here. A lot of good headline choices. Nasser's a good choice. Purge is a good choice. Suez is a good choice. Maybe go with Nasser here. So I think my inclination is to go Nasser to try and preserve my ops. We'll see if he sets up. I'm definitely doing that if he sets up Marshall, because obviously I want to get out of guilt-free NATO. If he sets up Marshall, though, I will consider. I think maybe I'll go Suez. Nope, just going to go 4. Yeah, just going to go with the standard 4-4. No. Oh, going to go 4-3-3. Interesting. Okay. I don't think that's going to dissuade me from trying the coup. Suez. Yeah, I think Nasser's fine here. Ooh, containment. Okay. So we're going to have a turn with a lot of ops. And then the question becomes, do I coup Iran or do I coup Italy? Both are tempting. But I think I'll try the Iran coup. Okay, 3 is just enough. Maybe even helps me a little bit that he put the extra 1 there. because there's nothing for him to coup back, although, of course, he's got a nice coup target in Egypt. All right, so NORAD's in my hand. NATO's gone. Nasser's gone. Containment's gone. Okay, no access cards in my hand to speak of. I've also got Korean War in my hand, which is a little bit awkward because I need to make sure I get South Korea before this turn. CIA, this should just go Lebanon. Oh, of course, he has he has containment. Okay. So this seems like a fine spot to spread out a little bit. I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to try and hold purge here. I need these ops. That seems fine. And also have Romanian. Oh, that's annoying. Could consider a Suez event here, but he's under containment. And if he's got Europe scoring, he's going to get it off. More important to me is just to lock down South Korea. So if he's got Europe scoring, then he has it, and I'm just going to suffer that. Could think about a Lebanon coup with Romanian since he's already got good coup targets. Or I could just fill Syria with it. Maybe should have gone to space there. But I'm thinking maybe I'll hold NORAD. Okay, he does have Warsaw. I think we'll do that. And maybe I'll consider a Romanian event, which would stop domination in Europe. But this is a 4-op. This makes sense. Makes sense to see a coup here. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to see. Okay, and I think I coup that back. Okay, well a little overkill on the roll, but all right. Yeah, I would like to space NORAD, but I think I'm going to have to hold it. Maybe I'll hold... Okay, yeah, well, now we'll see. Okay, he misses the roll. That is fortunate. So should I just space back? Or should I use Korean War, take South Korea? Both need to be done. No, yeah, I think I got to space back because if he pokes Iraq, I need to take Iran. Okay, I'll miss. UN for ops. Is he going to do the poke? No, just going to protect. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have access. I don't want to see Iraq poked here. That's awkward for me. I want to take Middle East Dom. I want to take Iran. I do not want to use China. That I also want to event that to stop domination in Europe. Algeria is also important. I got a lot to do here, but in the end, I think I gotta take. I don't want to do that. I think I have to though. I really want to lock down South Korea. Yeah, I'm just gonna hope that he doesn't poke Iraq and wants it, and just decides he's got too much else to do. UN for ops suggests that he has D-stall. Okay, Vietnam. He's definitely not poking Iraq with Vietnam. Yeah. Okay, but that gives me now that I took. Okay, I'm very happy I took South Korea. That gives me Asia domination. Okay, and I get the scorings that I do not want. Okay, well, Middle East is fine. All right, well, I think Romanian's a fine headline here. Let's just do that. That's that. If you find it if it gets defected, which it will. Okay. All right, well, I'm just giving up Europe domination unless I want to use NTB. Okay. Now I think it's time to try a coup. Boy, I'm a little low on ops here, but okay. Let's try a coup. Panama. Okay. Well, good thing I didn't use a big card for that. Get Truman out before we see a potential independent Reds. This is going to be an awkward turn. I want to take Middle East domination, but I want to stop Europe domination. So Greece and Portugal are interesting plays here. He's going to want to take Laos immediately. If I can take Greece and Portugal right away, that'll save me 4 VPs. Given that he used UN for ops last turn, I definitely want to event blockade. I don't really want to use the China card this turn. The question is, it better to use these ops in battlegrounds than non-battlegrounds. Almost always better to use them in non-battlegrounds. But if I can get Portugal, what's he going to do? He's going to take Laos and something else. Laos, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That seems pretty good. That gives me a dom. That stops Dom, and he can't. The issue the issue there is if I do that, he's going to start marching toward Pakistan, which I don't want. Maybe I give up on that and I do this instead. That gets me 3 VPs in the Middle East. This is tricky. Not quite sure what to do on this one. Because I could go, if I take these countries, then that guarantees I'll give Yerevan for 1. But he can go Burma in response to that, then I'll score, then he'll go India, then I go around, and he could take Pakistan and get Asia Dom out of it. That is unacceptable. So maybe I do this. And then maybe 1's Portugal. If I had a 3, I obviously don't have a playable 3. I could also go 1 Saudi. Maybe that's better, so as not to draw his attention to the Europe play. Let's do that. I don't know if that's a good play or not. This is a little bit of an awkward hand. I do not want to see... What I'd like to see is that. That is exactly what I'd like to see, is him drop Asia, so then I can just immediately drop Middle East. Now the question is, do I space here? Maybe I... Okay, he's not going to just start marching over here right after he dropped the scoring. Let's space. Okay, and hit the roll. That's good. Okay, I have 3 ARs left. Score... All right, I'm not stopping Europe Dom unless I want to use China, which I don't think I do. All right, fine. What's he gonna do? Yep, good play, good play, good play, and there's nothing I can do because I have to score. Yep. Okay, he may have IP war. Oh, damn, I want to event blockade too.
Our efforts are made in the belief that men and nations can cooperate, and that there are no international problems which men of goodwill cannot solve or
I guess I should event blockade before I score Europe. He's really playing like a guy who has D-stall. You know, I mean, D-stall, sock govs, there's plenty around. I gotta think he has D-stall here. Could also have IP war, so... D-stall EU. Yep. Takes Burma. Interesting. Takes Burma, does not step into India, suggests he does not have IP war. I would have stepped into India regardless, I think. But yeah, I've got a little bit of a problem here. I've definitely got a little bit of a problem here. The no access thing is really what's causing me the most heartache. Five-year plan. Okay, this should go Cameroon. Oh, Colombia. Wow. Okay, I get sock govs. I get AI war. Independent Reds. Captured Nazi. Now he gets IP war, which is annoying. Along with... Did he play Olympic already? Man, I missed it. Yeah, he did. Played Olympic already. He got C5, US, Japan, IP war, and special. So what's my headline here? I guess it's sock govs. And with Italy sitting at 3, I think it has to be sock govs. Brutal. That is a brutal redraw. Okay, well, Man, that is a brutal, brutal defector's redraw.
Sobre la cuestión acerca de si la lucha armada es el único camino para la liberación, lo que puedo responder es que, por lo menos en las
Okay, I am in some trouble. That was a big roll in Colombia. So I wonder what his plan is going to be now. He has IP war. He's certainly going to trigger it. And he steps into India. I'm going to have to just go into Pakistan and just tell him to do his worst. Wow, U.S. Japan okay. Well, I think it's got to be this. Yeah. Okay, we got UN with Marshall. Consider spacing Indy Reds. U.S. Japan out of the deck, or at least in the discard, means I can take Japan if I feel like I need to. What's he going to do here? Nigeria. Okay, well, I think it's put up or shut up time. Because I have to take Pakistan. And I just need him to miss this war. That's all there is to it. Right? I can't just let him have Pakistan because he has the war. I have to make him roll the dice. Because if I just let him walk in, if I let him take Pakistan, he's going to score Asia Dom unless I do the TED play and take Japan. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I'll like it better if he... Okay, well, that is unfortunate, but did I miss IP war? I did not miss IP war. He has it. Okay, well, now I can get one into India. Do I want to just take India outright so that if he... No, I don't have the ops for that. I want to do this. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Okay, he had Middle East. That's good. Balances out the Europe situation. All right. I could use Indy Reds to take India. It's not bad, but I think I want to space it in service of trying to get 2 VPs. Let's be greedy and space it. All right. Okay, he has C5, IP war, and special. Right? Yeah, he has C5, IP war, and special. Okay. Middle East and Europe, both gone. Middle East, my best region. I mean, Africa is so horrible. Yeah, I don't know if that space was right. I probably should have just taken India. But I really want to get my 2 VPs out of CNS. What's this going to be? Yeah, take Africa control. That makes sense. I'm really glad he didn't step into India. Okay. Not a great looking board by any means. But the fact that he went into Colombia definitely helped me at least get into South America without D-stall. D-stall, what I need now is D-call, or I need some event to get me into Africa. I've got to have Portuguese, D-call, redraw, D-call, Portuguese, South African, and then a coup, something that will help me get a foothold in Africa. If I can get a foothold in Africa, I'm in okay shape. He has IP War. I'm not sure why he hasn't triggered it. Maybe he just wants to hold it. He has also got Special. Man, that 8 VP lead could be just gone in a heartbeat if Africa comes turn 4. I don't even have influence in Africa, much less presence. I guess at this point, if he hasn't used IP War, he's probably not going to use this turn. He'll probably just use Special to take Mexico and hold IP War. Mill-ops won't be a concern for him anymore because I got 4 in Colombia. Two defectors really doing some heavy lifting for him on turn 2. That would have stopped Europe Dom. That would have let me take Italy. Especially with Europe coming back turn 3. That would have been really nice to get Italy. He left Italy at 3 and was not punished for it. Okay, there's Special. We're just going to see Mexico. He's pokes Pakistan. That I don't really understand. That I don't... That's a little weird because he could just put 2 in India. Okay. Well, I get Junta, which is great, but I do not want to coup. My problem is I do not want to coup in... I don't want to coup Panama. I want to coup Africa. But that is a first world problem, and Defectors is gone, so Junta's going to be the play. I can always realign I can always realign Panama and coup Africa. Well, never mind. I just saw the scoring in my hand, so I can't do that. I saw Junta, wasn't even thinking. But yeah, Africa turn 4 is really bad. But still, I think Junta's my headline in case he does drop DEFCON, so I can at least get something useful. Nuke subs is a big problem. Okay, well now there's no need to lower DEFCON. Yeah, it's clear. There's no reason to do anything else. Okay, he's going to roll a 6, and he's going to roll a 5. All right. I think I just take a big coup in Africa. I mean, I guess that could wait, though. He has We Will Bury You. Oh god, he needs to not have We Will Bury You. But I guess We Will Bury You gets me 3 VPs, and maybe it's just that. Then if he triggers IP War, he triggers IP War. And I still will, you know. This seems fine with nuke subs in effect. Nuke subs is a weird headline with. Oh, he had it. That is unfortunate. Well, let's take South America control. Okay. Let's do that. That was unfortunate. It's going to take Mexico. Let's just make him coup that.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for
Maybe,
you.
I mean, maybe he'll do something else. I don't know. But that. I mean, he at least had to give me "We Will Bury You." So, if I coup Africa right away, he takes one of these countries. Maybe I get Africa off. Maybe I don't. But I did get 3 VPs out of "We Will Bury You," so that's not nothing. Influence. Okay, sure. With nuke subs in effect, that's fine. Also happy to see that not evented. That's annoying. Oh, that's not the scoring that I want him to have. I don't feel like jamming Panama with the China card. I think I'd rather do that. Surprised he'd fill Cuba without the scoring and with Fidel around. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, the scorings that I did not want to came. Turn 4. That nuke subs headline was weird, though. Maybe. Okay, this is huge. All right, one pip short. That's big. Okay, here's a monster. Only problem is VOA, but I got Brezhnev, which maybe I could use to space VOA. What is the Asia country count? Oh man, it's so I can. Fidel is nice to have too. I could coup Thailand with ABM. Anything other than a 1, and I get Dom in Asia. I could then score it. Missile envy is terrible. Because I'm going to have to purge myself. How bad is purge going to hurt? Fidel's an event. This is already a 1-op. I'm going to hold this. This is the scoring. Purge doesn't hit this. Event, already a 1. And Che. Purge doesn't hurt that bad. I'm not going to, and you know what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to give, I could trigger Brezhnev and give him a 4-op coup. I think I'm going to purge myself. The big downside is that the ABM coup now, I can only, my follow-up play is just a 1-op. All right, well, forget about taking Asia Dom. But I think the coup of Thailand is still right. I need a big roll. I mean, I could take a coup of Lao, which would be really, yeah. Let's see if we can get a roll. Okay, purged. Okay. Big decision here is, do I take a 1-op coup or do I do that? I think I do that. And force him to, if he wants to jam Thailand, he can, and I still get Dom. If he coups, I will definitely score. Let's do that. Ideally, he just has South America and coups and rolls poorly. That's the hope. Okay, that's exactly what I asked for. Let's just get 9 VPs right now. All right, and now he needs to not have brush. Oh boy. Okay, he might space that. That's a good play. Now I have to play China, which I do not want to do. Because I really don't want to give voice. CIA is around. Ugh, but I really don't want to give voice. Not purged. Just do that. I don't like any of this. Asia was going to score for 3, and instead I scored it for 9, so that's huge. Southeast Asia was going to be +4 for him, and now it's even. That's also huge. But man, I'm worried about CIA. Kennedy, ugh. Romanian OPEC, just not. Romanian OPEC, Destall, Portuguese. All cards that I would like. But not South America, which is good. What I'd like to do The Che event is not very good. The only scoring... Yeah, I at this point, I want to protect Brazil from Brush and make it immediately realignable. If he gets in. Oh, man, OPEC would have been nice. Portuguese would have been nice. EU. Okay, he got Southeast Asia. I just do this and realign at +3. Okay. Well, that is, I mean, that could have been so much worse. All right. Panama's gone. But OAS is around. But I can't overprotect everything. Let's just lock that down. I mean, I could overprotect Pakistan as well, but I don't know that Pakistan's that important at the moment. I think I'd much rather secure my foothold in Africa. South America, the only unscored region. I really want to see South America come next turn. Grain is gone, Junta gone, ABM gone. Voice is unfortunately in my hand, and I don't have a good plan to get rid of it. Not a lot of DEFCON lowering cards out there. Yeah, Duck is around, though. Duck and 5-year plan with CIA, the old-fashioned Duck and 5-year plan with CIA could lose me the game. Maybe I'll go Cameroon with Brezhnev. If he really wants to flip Pakistan, I mean, I want 5 battlegrounds to none in Asia. What is this going to do? Nothing. Okay, well, at least it comes back in the deck for when Sadat comes around. I could go Cameroon in case he flips Nigeria, also threatens Zaire. I really want to get South America control off, but I don't understand why Costa Rica is so important. Maybe because Panama's a good brush target, but Italy is, I think, a far better one. Cameroon seems good. I like to put one in South America, but I don't... I guess that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. should see OAS here if he's got it. Okay, Camp David makes sense. Oh my god, this is complete garbage. But I do get South America. This is really bad. This is really bad. Man, I needed Brezhnev back. Okay. I think South America is probably my headline. CIA. Okay. All right. Well, he's going to see. I think South America. I think it's just South America. Then if he's going to, if he takes a coup in Brazil and he breaks it, I still score 8. I would rather him do that than get a coup in Nigeria. So I think it's just South America. Even if he hits a roll on the coup, even if he rolls a 6 on a battleground, it doesn't flip it or give him presence. Glad to have CIA out of the game. Very glad to have CIA out of the game. Very glad to have South America come back in the deck. This is going to be an uncomfortable turn. I cannot space any of these cards. I'm going to have to hold voice. I'm going to have to give CRG, give puppets, give the Pope, give OAS. Ugh. Oh, that's nice. Okay, then it's this, clearly. I guess puppets really isn't that bad at this point. The Pope isn't really that bad with Poland at 7. I can just repair it if I'm worried about Europe. CRGs is definitely quite bad. And OAS will lose me a battleground in South America. What I really hope he doesn't have is 5-year plan, which will force me to give voice. But there's a good chance that he has it, and he will have no fear whatsoever of eventing it. Oh my god, he doesn't event it. Oh, okay. That is huge to not see that evented. Yeah, whatever. Africa is just going to be a disaster, and I'm going to like it. But I love not seeing that evented. Okay. I need to get my mill ops. CRG will provide me a way to get said mill ops. Let's just give it up now, I think. Oh man, I love that he did not event that. Yep. Okay, that's fine. All I'm going for in Africa is to avoid control. I guess I overprotect in South America. Yeah, obviously I have to overprotect Thailand. I do want to take Saudi, especially because a brush of Libya could be coming. A brush of anything could be coming. I have to give OAS. I don't see a better use of ops at the moment than overprotecting stuff in South America. I'm up 14 VPs, but this game is you know, I guess I'd rather be me because I'm up 14 VPs, but he has got a control of Central America, a solid dom of Europe, and a solid dom of Africa on the board. I have South America, but my hold on the Middle East is somewhat tenuous. He's just gonna, because Sadat's coming, he could have brush to flip Libya. Asia, I'm up 5 battlegrounds to none, which is fantastic, but I do not have Dom. And I do not have China. At least CIA is gone. But the space race is problematic here. Because I can't space twos, and I'm going to be holding VOA through. This is not too good. I'm definitely, okay, glad that's gone. Or at least... Okay, that doesn't bother. All right, well, now that he did that, I'm not going to event Willie. I do like the idea of getting the VP of Willie, but you know what? Maybe he'll come back. Let's lock up a battleground so that if I get brushed in Libya, I'm not going to be dominated in the Middle East. Libya is a great brush target for him. Thailand is fine, but I would go Libya instead. I can't whine if he has brush. I got ABM and Junta, both of which were used to great effect. ABM got me a domination in Asia. Junta got me South America control. What's that going to do? Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and now, so that will get voice. And so that's why he didn't event 5-year plan. It all makes sense now. All right, well, I have to take a coup. So let's just take it. A for P. Influence gonna give me another coup? Okay. I mean, it's under salt. I'm not gonna succeed on this roll, but I want Grain to take one of these. I'd rather him take it with Grain, because then he might not event it. Then have him take Summit. So let's... Okay, fine. This should be Grain right here, unless he's going to hold it to AR7 and take Voice with it. That actually might be the right play.
Victory of might, but the vindication of right.
That's actually probably the right play.
At the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere. And we hope around
NORAD, what's that going to do?
God willing.
Yeah. Okay, I don't really care about that. How bad is Puppets? Puppets could go do Europe stuff. Yeah, I mean, just give it. You could go to the Mediterranean countries. You could go something like Peru, which wouldn't bother me. That doesn't really bother me because I'm going to overprotect and overprotect. Well, the DEFCON danger is very real. All the DEFCON degraders are getting shuffled back into the deck. I don't have China. Cultural's gone. CIA, fortunately, is gone, but all the other ones will still be there. I'm ahead on space. This may be one where I need war games. Really look, or you know, how about just a turn 7 South America redraw? Although South America is about to not look nearly as nice.
No hay otro camino que la lucha armada.
Shuttle, what's that gonna do?
Y esa parece ser la situación también en muchos otros países.
Okay.
Asia y de África.
I mean, I didn't overprotect Chile. Allende is coming, and it takes the most ops to flip. So if you want to put both these in Chile, that does not bother me. Like, you know, I just need to not give up a brush on Argentina. Like, whoever gets brush is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. And I'm about to get hit with voice. It's going to be an uncomfortable situation. That's weird. I don't understand that. I do not understand that. Let's just take the battleground back. And then this will be grain. Brush? I don't understand that. He took grain, and now he holds it through the reshuffle. And okay, well, there's the wrong America scoring. Okay, so I still am gonna have to give up voice, which sucks, but at least now it's after. Is it? I mean, it's clearly Quag, right? Yeah, this is Quag. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted him to hit. He's going to want to return that or event it. That's very awkward for him. That's a great pickup. Yeah, okay, he's going to event that. That makes sense, but now I get a coup. And the question is, what do I want to coup with? Do I want to coup with Marshall and just give it? I hate giving Marshall because I want a double space, but this is my only chance to get into Central. And I need a huge roll. But I can't just lie on my back and concede 8 VPs here. I have to try. I have to try, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Well.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not
Now I can take Panama.
for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Not a great roll, but it's enough. I don't like giving up Marshall. At least grain is gone forever now. Okay, yeah. I could also give Alliance now if I had to for just 2 VPs, but I'd rather space it to try and get 3.
Обгоним вас и скажем, господа, капиталисты, до свидания, наш поезд сюда идет. Пожалуйста, за нами.
Okay, grain out forever. CIA out forever makes me feel better. Giving voice now does not make me feel good at all, because that's going to cost me a battleground. But I just want to get this central scoring out.
Our goal is not the victory of might,
Colombia?
but the vindication of right.
That doesn't bother me.
At the expense of freedom.
Okay, sigh of relief there to only be giving up 3.
Here in this hemisphere,
That could have been 8.
and we hope around the world,
This leaves me in War Games range.
God willing, that goal will be achieved.
next. Yeah, that makes sense too. Okay. That's big to pull 3 back like that. I really want to get to discard. Obviously won't matter for this turn. Decall. Everything's overprotected in Africa. Decall seems good in Southeast Asia. He's at 8 countries to my 6. What did he do? He took Uruguay, Paraguay, Peru. Doesn't do much for him. I mean, I'm still at... Okay. Well, 1-2, clearly. And then let's do that, I guess. He knows he's getting voice, so he's going to be able to... I just want voice to only cost me 1 battleground instead of 2. And I think I'm going to save voice for AR7. Okay. Happy to use Allende to flip that. That gets me to 7 countries to his 7. Now, poke anywhere gives me Dom. Okay, what's he going to do? He should jam something. I don't care about that. I do that. Yeah, that does mean I have to flip. But yeah, what he should have done probably is just jam Argentina, and then he could pull 2 out of there with voice and 2 somewhere else. Taking Taiwan doesn't do a ton for him. It does make Asia a little more secure, but he knows I'm about to play VOA. All right. What's this going to do? Yeah, okay. We'll just do that. Okay, we're heading into turn 8. I have headline peak, but not discard. I have a 12 VP lead. Africa and Europe are both problems. Also, he didn't put a 4th in Italy with Marshall. I didn't even notice that. He didn't put a 4th in Italy with Marshall. I don't understand. Okay, that makes sense. But it means he's not... Okay, I get Duck. Which is nice to dump to the trap. I don't get War Games. I would like to get War Games. I like that I have IP War. I like that I have Fidel. Is ABM my headline? Or is it how I learned to deny a coup? I don't know how much I care about denying a coup, though. think I like the idea of lowering DEFCON to protect Nigeria. Obviously, if he has missile envy, ABM's, you know, then he could take AB. No, he will not event missile envy. I don't think with Cal around, with Cal potentially around. I think I'd rather save ABM. Wouldn't I? Wouldn't I rather save ABM? I mean, I could just use it to take a coup in Africa. But then he just gets one back. Yeah. Let's do how I learned and hope he doesn't have missile envy. Fine. Not what I was looking for. Okay. Oh, okay, that's really bad too.
World produces backwardness because it does such violence to the spirit, thwarting the human impulse to create, to enjoy, to worship.
Don't event missile envy. Don't trigger missile envy. Just please don't. Just please don't. Okay. Okay, I'm out. That's good. Special relationship doesn't bother me with NATO not in effect. France already at 6-1 and De Gaulle gone. I guess ABM is next. What's that going to do? Chile and what? Okay. Let's get rid of ABM. Okay, Argentina, extremely realignable now. I guess I can hang on to the Iron Lady for the potential of getting back in. Is there a better target? I don't think so. I don't like that I lost South America scoring to Omit, but I do like that he's spending a lot of effort in South America. U2 seems like it should flip Lao, but I also need to protect Zaire from realigns. I like the idea of spacing Iron Lady to get to discard. Set myself up for a shot at 4 VPs later. Maybe I should have dumped special. No, I can't give North Sea. Can't be in a situation where I could give North Sea, and I don't want to commit myself to spacing. Yeah. other thing about Iron Lady is I do not want to cancel socialist governments. I really want to have that event around with Italy sitting at 3. So maybe I am spacing it. Okay, there's China. Okay. Formosan canceled is good. Flip, flip. Okay. That is fine. I think that should have been Lao, but whatever. Should overprotect my Koreas. But let's go 1 Argentina. I want to. Oh man, I don't want to. I don't want to give the VP. I do want the space shot. That should have been IP war. That should have been IP war because I could discard special relationship if I hit the space shot. That was a mistake, and I'm not. I don't think I'm going to event IP war here. Oh man, he did have it. Well, I mean, it makes sense that he wouldn't trigger it. I could use Iron Lady to flip it back, but it's just going to get realigned again. All right. That's a second questionable space decision I've made. I've succeeded on both. Okay. At least he had to space that. Now I'll do this. This would be annoying. Okay. Oh, that had to be a 6. All right. IP war. Do I get it? Do I keep it or do I get rid of it? I get rid of it in service of drawing war games. I don't think I'm going to event it. Let's dump it. Okay. Asia's just 3. I think I try and... That's not what I want to see. Am I just terrorizing coup? I think I just terrorizing coup, right? Marine barracks is nice, but it's not going to change the domination situation. I can event that in the middle of the turn. Oh, okay. Well, I still want a coup in Africa. And I still think I want a bigger card than a 2 to do it. Although, now Che's nice here. Che can also be, man, maybe I do use Star Wars, because Che could be nice for a Dom fight in Italy. Okay, just enough. Okay, VP track not looking as good, but board looking better. I want to fight Asia. But Usuri's completely unplayable. So I think I want to space that first. Then I can start fighting Asia. Also, you know what? I should use Marine Barracks first as well, because maybe that gets him to use a 3-op. Destall.
Праздником всех вас, дорогие товарищи! Пусть он укрепит нас в стремлении сделать все ради возрождения Родины, идти вперед по пути социалистического обновления.
Okay, next I think is Marine Barracks to try and bait him into using a big card. Okay. He's not playing like a man who has a very good hand. Or maybe he's playing very well because he's getting rid of his obligations when there's nothing pressing. Okay, let's... Middle East is unscored, so let's do that. That's a big threat. Okay, there's a 3. Just gonna undo that. Okay, I don't really care about Zimbabwe. All right, let's do that. Che event would be so nice, but I want to use it to fight for Dom in Asia.
To enjoy, to worship.
Okay, big old 4-op. I wanted that one. Yeah. Okay. Good enough, sir. That's fine. Again, that's Che event would have been nice, but it's 2 big 4-ops he had to use to fight me off. So there's worse things. Hey, I get Romanian finally. That's an unfortunate roll. That's a fortunate roll. Teardown and Cal both still around, but I should be safe from DEFCON issues because I can space them both if I need to, unless I get purged. I also have China. UN for ops. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, this is a nice hand. these three cards are problematic, but I am glad that I have them and he does not. OPEC's nice. Purge is nice. Okay. OPEC's a nice 5. I'm going to try and space both of these.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Chernobyl's fine in my hand. Missile Envy and Grain are gone. That's 2 VPs for him. I don't see a good reason not to just purge him. OPEC's good, but man, I love the idea of purging him. Then I can take a coup on Egypt. I do not want Nigeria getting realigned. I think a 2-op coup is fine in Egypt. It doesn't really matter a ton, and I want to preserve my 4. Or I can just roll a 6. Okay, I got a Nigeria. Getting into Ivory Coast is a top priority here. Rush is not what I want to see. Oh. PJR the rolls. Okay. Am I really going to event Pershing? I guess I could. That. I think that's fine. JR, I hope you saw that roll.
Totalitarian world
Okay, that's very nice.
because it does such violence to the
And
spirit,
that's GG.
thwarting the human impulse to create, to enjoy, to worship.
All right, so that one was in doubt for a while. There were DEF CON worries, there were Europe worries, but in the end, I was able to pull it out. So, okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It brings me to 3-1 in Atlantic League. Keeps me on track for the playoffs, although there is more work left to do. And still Ted, George, and Steven left to play. I'm going to have to win 2 out of those 3. So hope you'll join me for those. Those have yet to be scheduled, but I'll get them on the calendar soon. But that's going to do it for this game. Thank you for watching. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.